2006 on an 06 Porsche Cayenne S. So that's your 4.5 litre naturally aspirated V8. This one, lovely spec in black interior. It's got the larger, I believe they're the same alloys as the turbos. Nice spec inside. It's got the factory 4 exhausts and everything on the back, so it looks the part. Really nice, clean thing this. We're going to have a good look around the bodywork, check out the interior, and then we're going to go for a cold engine startup. I would like whoever buys this to polish it and send me a picture, because there's a couple of little hazy bits here and there that I think will polish straight out. Starting on this driver's side, if you look down this side, you can see it's nice and straight all the way down there. It's not full of ripples, it's not full of dents, it's not full of filler. Driver's front wing, got one little hazy mark there, you can just see it in the paint. Be amazed if that didn't just, you can feel it, it's on top of the paint, it's almost like it's tree sap or something. It looks to me like it would polish straight out. There is the odd little swirl here and there from a sponge, but generally, bodywork's lovely and tidy. Arch itself on the front, clean all the way around, there's no corrosion coming through there. We're on a good condition wheel, there's no curb marks with the exception of that little one there. Loads of tread left in the tyre as well. Coming down this side, if we go up the A-pillar, it's nice and neat up the A-pillar, there's no stone chips or anything up there, and all good along the lead edge of the roof. You might just be able to see if I zoom in, there's a bit of a bird poo mark there on the top that again wants polished out. There's no delamination down the bottom of the screen or at the top, nice and clear on the screen itself. Coming down this side, quite often this silver trim can go milky and horrible. This one's nice all the way down, especially there as well. All good on the wing mirror. We do have one more bird poo mark just there. It was supplied by Porsche London, so it's probably spent some time on a leafy street somewhere, I would imagine. There's one tiny stone chip just there, and another, in fact that one's sat on top of the paint, so ignore that. So there's one there, and like I said, that'll come off, ignore that. Nice and neat on the door. Got one little stone chip just there. But other than that, all good. Rear door, we've got a very light scratch that starts there, stops for a second, and then sort of ends there. Tiny little scratch. And a couple of minor stone chips where the arch starts to flare out. One there. Clear glass on the front. A light tint on the back. That almost looks, in fact, it looks factory to me, so I would imagine that's the standard Porsche tint. Very light scratch just here on the arch. Right on the lip, you can just see it. Rest of that rear quarter's all nice and tidy. Another good wheel and tyre. Round on the back, both taillights are clear and crack free. There's no moisture or anything built up in those. Rear tailgate, top half is all nice and neat. Silver trim's good. The glass is nice. Lower half, again, nice and neat. It's got the protector, so it's not had a load of gouging in the paintwork. It is a factory option, that. Very light scuff there. Just on the corner of the bumper. You can just see it on the camera. Like I said, it does have the 4 or the optional 4 exhaust, which sit nice and level. They look really good. Normally, by now, that's sort of cracked and that's cracked, and they've washed out and gone horrible, but that one's lovely. See, it came through Porsche Centre West London, hence the bird poo marks, I would guess. Round up the passenger side, nice and neat down there. There's a very light scuff just here, and it's sort of only just, you can just see it there. Somebody's just glanced the bumper. Hasn't dented it, you can see it's nice and straight all the way around. Arch around here, again, that's nice. A very light scuff just there on the where the arch kicks out. Another good wheel and tyre. Glass down this side is all good. Trim's nice as well. There's a very light scratch just there as well. Coming down this side, nice and neat on the door, with the exception of the stone chip there. It's dust, ignore that. And there's another one ever so slightly just there. Other than that, if we look down this side, you can see lovely and straight all the way down. Ripple free, nice and neat. Front arch, again, that's good all the way around. There's another bird poo mark just there. And a very light scratch just there. But again, that feels like it's sat on top of the paint. Round up the front, and as with every Porsche of that era, the headlights need polished. They've gone a bit hazy. Bonnet wise, we've got a little scratch here that's been sort of touched in, and there's a couple of bird poo marks, tree sap marks, you can see them there. Amazingly, the badge is good. Normally they've faded and crap by now, and then all good along the front there. Moving on to the interior, so black exterior, black interior. This era Cayenne, I think, has got a really good interior. Nice and neat on the door card, all good around the switch area. It's got the Bose audio upgrade, all good on the seat. There's virtually no wear at all to the top half. Tiny little bit of wear on the bottom, but very minimal. Electric adjusting seats on this one. Steering wheel, little bit of wear to the top, but other than that, nice and neat all the way around. 115,620 miles on this one. Going on to the center console, all good. On the stereo, standard Porsche stereo, all the usual options you'd expect. Aircon, etc. Got the high and low. Headlining in here is nice and neat, it's not sagging, there's no funny smells or anything in there. Rear passenger side, again, all good on the, rear driver side, all good on the door card. Isofix points on this one. Rear bench, again, no real signs of any wear at all very good in there. Nice and neat all the way around. Backs of the seats are good, these aren't stretched or pulled out. Split tailgate on these, so you've got the glass opening at the top, which quite often can fail, but this one works. And then you've got the bottom full tailgate. Inside here is lovely and neat all the way around, really nice and clean. Under the floor we've got, so if they had the Bose, they didn't come with a spare wheel, so that's where your subwoofer goes. You've got the Porsche tool bag there. You've got your spare tyre fuel stuff, like rescue stuff instead. Lock and wheel nut, and your rest of your tool kit. Lovely and neat in there. Rear left, again nice and neat on the door card. Nothing to whinge about on the rear seats. Have another look at the headlining from here. And then front passenger side, all good on the door card again. And that seat is really very good. Nice and satin, it's not overly shiny from use. Lovely and clean on this side of the dash. Now we're going to go back around the other side because I stupidly didn't pull the bonnet. 4.5 litre, naturally aspirated V8, really lovely engine on these things. See these things on stupid miles as well. Lovely and clean and tidy in here. All the screws are in the right places, all the plastic covers are where they should be. Nice and neat down the centre there. We'll pop the camera underneath. It's not dropping any fluid on the floor. We'll get it fired up. It's far on the brake job, isn't it? There we go. We should know that. We'll come back and check the warning lights once that's had half a second. Taking over nice and smooth around the front. Go around the back, we'll check it's not throwing any nastiness out the back. No, all good. And then on here, we've got a warning light on. What was that for? Let's have a look. It's because we haven't shut the boot. There you are. That's all it's for. And then there's another one for not having the seatbelt on. So there you have it. 2006 on an 06 Porsche Cayenne S. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.